Tea Ups and Blossoms. My name's Rebecca, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Raisin Rum Biscotti from Tea Forte. I don't know what the full-size packaging looks like this because I only received a sample, but this is the packaging that I got. Oh, there we go. I couldn't see it. Look how cute it is! Oh, it's this little foil bag. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. Let's see. See, tiny. And the back, lots of words. But doesn't this outside look absolutely appetizing? I don't know if it's focusing. Focusing? Is it focusing now? How about now? I don't know how to do this whole, focusing thing. Anyways, the back of this tea says, "Delight in this most wonderfully interesting tea, selected for its distinctively delicious taste, exquisite flavor, and sublime fragrance. Fresh and pure, this tea represents the best of its variety and harvest and has been lovingly farmed by true artisans of the leaf." I don't know about you guys, but that sounds freaking amazing. I could not wait, and I told myself that I could not drink this tea until I had time to review it. So I was really excited to review it, and now I get to tell you guys what I think. Oh, it's also limited edition. I could have gone like this, but I didn't. I went like this. Now onto the review. So this tea is a loose leaf tea. It's a black tea and it has moderate caffeine in it. It doesn't have the ingredients on the sample, so I went online and wrote it in my handy dandy notebook. The ingredients of this tea are black tea, barley malt, raisins, sweet blackberry leaves, safflower petals, Roman chamomile, and natural rum flavor. So this tea is not safe for any wheat or gluten-free people out there. If you have any sensitivities to this, I don't recommend this tea. Odds are that if you do have sensitivities to this tea, then you would already know that barley malt has gluten in it. But just in case, please be careful, and when you're drinking teas, read the ingredients. Okay, public service announcement over. I was kind of disappointed when I opened the packaging because the dry leaves were just a step above fannings. They were pretty demolished and torn up, and they were just teeny tiny, but they weren't quite fannings like you would find in a tea bag. In the dried leaves, I could see the black tea, the safflower petals, and I could see the blackberry leaves. The dry aroma of this tea was very sweet. I mean, it was sickly sweet. It was just, it was so sweet that it gave me a headache within 2 minutes as I was just writing down notes. I was like, oh my gosh, my head hurt so bad. The liqueur is a deep burgundy color, and there was quite a bit of sediment. I was pretty surprised. There was also this film over my mug. I hadn't even let it sit for 5 minutes, and I was moving the tea, and it was just staying, oh my, I'm poking myself in the eye, like this. It was kind of disgusting. I didn't even really want to try it after that. So as you can imagine, I was feeling pretty disappointed because I was like, are you serious? This tea just has nothing going for it. I don't even want to try it. But I was like, no, I need to do this for the review, and I was excited about it, and I need to go through, and I'm telling you this completely unnecessary story. The brood leaves slightly expanded. I mean, I think the biggest difference was that the safflower petals / leaves actually blossomed, and so that was cool because I've never seen the safflower petals or leaves blossom before, so that was pretty cool to see. But other than that, there wasn't a change in the size or the color or really anything in the leaves. You couldn't really tell that they'd been brewed except that they were kind of wet. The brewed tea had the exact same aroma as the tea leaves did, which generally there's a little bit of change, but I was like, okay, this isn't just the brewed leaves, this is the tea I'm going to drink. Okay, and so the brewed tea smell just added to my headache, especially since I was smelling it. There's all this steam coming in my face, and so I was like, okay, just deep breathe, Becky, you could do this. And I mean, I was getting nauseous, but I mean, my head still hurt. In the aroma, I could really note the black tea, the raisins, the rum flavor, and there was something else that was very pungent, but I still can't put my finger on it, what it reminds me of. But there was something there that was kind of just woo, okay then. But it was cool how it was rum, raisin, biscotti, and I could definitely smell the raisins and the rum just in the aroma. The head notes were rum, the body notes were vanilla, the end notes were black tea, and the aftertaste was blackberry leaves. This tea had an espresso tint to it. There's no coffee ingredients in this tea, but something in this tea kind of reminded me of coffee. There was some sort of coffeeness in there. Overall, I give this tea 2 stars for packaging, flavor, and quality. The quality was okay. The flavor was okay. And then I love the packaging. Is that sad that my favorite part about this tea is the packaging? I mean, shout out to the packaging again. Look at this. I just love this tea. A lot. Like, a lot. I would recommend this tea to coffee lovers. If there's anybody who really enjoys coffee, or just anybody who really likes coffee, I'd recommend this tea for it. Whether you like tea and coffee, or you really love coffee but you're trying to switch over into tea, and so I think this one would be a good tea to kind of smooth things out, because it's not quite tea but it's not quite coffee. And it's caffeinated, so it works out for both sides. I did not add any fixings to my tea, and I actually prefer drinking this tea cold. I tried drinking it while it was hot, and it was just nasty. It was so gross. I took 1 sip and I was like, can't do this. I can't do this. And then I took another sip and I was just almost gagged. Well, I did gag. But then as I let it cooled, it got better. So if I'm going to drink this tea, I would drink it cold. Even though I recommend this tea, I probably wouldn't drink it myself because I don't like coffee, and just the smell gave me a headache, and I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of this tea. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. I created a new word, revideo. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, which happened to be a review. Okay, I seriously need to just stop talking. This is getting ridiculous. I hope you guys are having an amazing day full of tea and happiness, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!